Plus size nerds, hello on this Thursday afternoon. Today I am talking about fall TV shows, but I keep telling myself it's still summer. It's still summer. It's still summer because I don't want it to be fall and I don't want my kids to go back to school because then I'll have to get up in the morning. But the good thing about it being fall are the fall TV shows. That's what we have to look forward to. And that's what I'm talking about today. I'm Nancy Basile, and I created Plus Size Nerd to take a machete to the noise in the media and to create a safe, empowering space for plus size women who love fandoms. We deserve our own time to shine, and we are passionate about our fandoms, but we also want to look good being passionate about our fandom. Speaking of which, check out my tea turtle. I just got this. You may or may not remember that on Amazon Prime Day, I was sharing all kinds of deals that were going on Amazon, but also on other online stores that were taking advantage of Prime Day. And Tea Turtle, la la la, was one of them. And I bought this super cute shirt half off. It's a 2XL and plenty of room. That's one of the things I love about Tea Turtle. Plenty of room. It's cute. A lot of other shirts, when you buy them online or from other places, a 2XL isn't really a 2XL. This has plenty of room. The sleeves, I'm not super crazy about. They could have been like maybe just a titch cappier. I like it when they're on the angle and not so much rectangular. But overall, I love it. It's adorable. And I got a whole bunch of Christmas presents too, half off. So if you want to check out Tea Turtle, I am an affiliate because I love them so much. Go to plussizenerd.com/TEE Turtle. And you can see what kind of deals they have. They have all the fandoms, and they're super adorable. All right. So before I get started into the TV shows, I just want to let you know when I get done with this live video, I will put links to TV shows down below. Some of them will be affiliate links. And when you click through those and buy anything, Plus Size Nerd earns a small commission. So if you like my videos or like the Plus Size Nerd content, that's a great way to support Plus Size Nerd. Some of them are just going to go straight to the network's website for the TV show because it's new and they don't have anything yet to sell. So there'll be a mix of descriptions and links down below when I'm done with the live video. And if you want to check out some of my other content, I've got other lists of top TV shows to watch. Just go check those out on the channel and be sure to subscribe so that you know when another video drops. So I did some digging to find out when the best fall TV shows for 2019 for geek women are coming on. And some of them are so exciting. A lot of them are returning shows that you're probably already watching. But some of them are new, and I'm super excited for them. And I hope they turn out to be good. Don't you hate it when you're like really excited for a show and it turns out to be like, drives me nuts. Okay, so some of these are coming up really soon. The first one is The Dark Crystal on August 30th on Netflix. That's not so much a TV series as I think it's a movie. I'm not totally sure, but it's an update to the already classic and super cool Dark Crystal by Jim Henson a gazillion years ago when I was a little kid. This version is going to be even cooler, and fans are super stoked to see it because it's supposed to just really stay true to the story and more effects, better characters, all that good stuff. So that's going to be August 30th on Netflix. It drops. Next up is one that I am really excited to see. By the way, originally I was going to do just 10 shows. There's way more than 10. I couldn't just keep it to 10 because it was way too exciting. So the next one is Carnival Row, which will start August 30th on Amazon Prime. So it is a series, and it's going to drop on August 30th on Amazon Prime. And like I said, I'll have a link below to that. It stars, I can never say her name correctly, she's the babe with the eyebrows that was in Paper Towns. Cara Della, I can't say it. And it looks awesome. It's very steampunk. It's set in Victorian times, but it's fantasy. And if you go to the link and look at it, it looks gorgeous. It looks like it's going to be. Do you want if you've ever read I'm so bad today. There's a series of books. The Paper Magician, that series, it reminds me of that. It looks similar to what I pictured the Paper Magician looking like. steampunk fantasy. Very cool. August 30th on Amazon Prime. Next up is a show that's coming back for you horror fans, Mr. Mercedes, based on the book by Stephen King. That returns September 10th at 10 p.m. on the AT&T Audience Network, which is actually on DirecTV and the AT&T Uverse, whatever that is, and DirecTV Now. So if you have the DirecTV Now streaming service, or if you just have DirecTV, you can check that out. Mr. Mercedes. The book by Stephen King was much beloved. So I've heard good things about the series too. I don't watch it because I can't watch horror. I'm watching Sabrina right now on Netflix, and I'm having a really hard time just getting through that. Speaking of horror, American Horror Story 1984 returns September 18th at 10 p.m. I say return because American Horror Story returns, but as you know, every incarnation is different than the last. The last one was Apocalypse, I believe, which looked super scary. I've never seen any of these. They are way too scary and creepy for me. But for horror fans, it comes back September 18th at 10 p.m. on FX. Disenchantment. Ooh, did you watch Disenchantment on Netflix? This is a Matt Groening animated series. He is obviously the creator of Simpsons and co-creator of Futurama, and he created Disenchantment on Netflix. It's a very fun animated series, and it's not super jokey. It's not all joke, although there are lots of jokes, of course, but it also delves into like some unrequited love issues and parental things and what it's like to be privileged but maybe stuck in your role. And it's just a really great series. I really love it. So the second season is going to be September 20th on Netflix. This next one is one of my faves, The Good Place, returning September 26th at 9 p.m. on NBC. Peeps, if you have not watched The Good Place, get yourself to the Amazons and watch it. It's so good. Kristen Bell and Ted Danson are the two most famous cast members on there. And of course, they're awesome. But the other cast members are bringing it. And it's a diverse cast, which is awesome. And there's inappropriate jokes and adult humor, but adult humor that kids can swallow. My kids love The Good Place. In fact, my daughter frequently asks me if it's back on yet. She's been asking for months. So I'm so glad that I can tell her it's back on September 26th, 9 p.m. on NBC. Ted Danson is nominated for an Emmy, and I believe the show is nominated for an Emmy. And of course, the Emmys are in September. Let me pop back over here, just checking to see if there's any questions. If you do have questions, be sure you can post them in the chat, but you can also leave them in the comments below, or you can tell me what show are you looking forward to seeing this fall. Leave it in the comments. I would love to know because I'm always looking for new stuff to watch. Next up, Evil. Evil starts September 26th at 10 p.m. on CBS. Now, this is interesting to me. CBS is generally not a genre station. They are cemented in the, baby boomer demographic, and baby boomers tend to like the cop shows and the legal shows. That's pretty much all CBS has. Medical is in there too. So they're breaking out, and they're debuting this TV series called Evil, where this team, from what I understand, is researching or delving into the roots of evil. And one of the cast members is Mike Coulter from Luke Cage. Woo woo! Shout out to Luke Cage. That's pretty cool. I haven't even watched, what is it? Omens, The Good versus Evil, Omens on Amazon. I hear that's excellent. This isn't the same kind of thing, but it is dealing with the battle between good and evil, and it's on CBS, and they're wearing suits. So it's all very interesting. I'm not totally sure how that's going to go down. Batwoman. Okay, now here's like a whole slate of CW TV shows that are showing up this fall. Some are returning, some are new, like Batwoman. Batwoman is new. Oh my God, so exciting. If you watched the crossover event last season, you saw Batwoman debut. Ruby Rose plays her, of course. It looks like it will be kick-ass. It is debuting October 6th at 8 p.m. on the CW. And returning to the CW is Black Lightning. Black Lightning, October 7th at 9 p.m. Here is my plug for Black Lightning. You should be watching Black Lightning. It is unlike the other superhero shows. The other superhero shows deal with aliens, and they deal with evil beings, and they deal with, supernatural stuff. Even Arrow, which deals with like some human enemies, still has a good bit of supernatural in it. Black Lightning is dealing with real life issues, and real life issues facing a minority. I kind of describe it as superhero meets The Wire, but in broadcast palatable form. It's just such a good show, and it's written by Black people. It's produced by Black people. It's directed by Black people. Obviously I'm not, but I so love that Greg Berlanti handed this off to people who would know what the heck they were doing. That is awesome. Kind of like how Marvel handed Black Panther to Ryan Coogler. Same kind of thing, because then it becomes such an authentic, incredible piece of entertainment. You need to be watching Black Lightning. The Flash. The Flash is my favorite CW show. The Flash is returning August 8th at 8 p.m. on the CW. If you watched it last season, whoa. I'm really hoping this season we find out that things aren't as bad as they seemed at the end of last season. And I don't want to say exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't want to give anything away. I'm super anti-spoiler, but something happened last season that just ripped my heart right out. And I'm hoping we get like some kind of hint that maybe there's a fix for what happened, and that maybe it didn't really happen, something like that. Next up is, of course, I never watch shows, but I totally want to. You should. I've seen commercials for Evil, and I want to see it. I know. Mike Coulter alone is a reason to watch it. Okay. Riverdale, back October 9th at 8 p.m. on CW. So here's October 9th, 8 p.m. CW. Here's something kind of funny. My son wasn't feeling well recently, and he was watching Riverdale, which is so not his kind of show, but he got totally sucked in. And he said to me, Mom, this show is like so crazy, but I can't stop watching it. It's exactly how I feel. And the crazy thing is, watching season 1, of course I sat down and watched a bunch of episodes with him, but watching season 1, I was like, wow, this is so tame to where it is now, because season 3 was cray, people, super cray. It's like, just when you think Riverdale can't get any crazier than it already is, and they go there. It's so good. So it's back October 9th, 8 p.m. New show, Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew is debuting October 9th at 9 p.m. on CW, and I am super psyched for this show because it doesn't look like it's going to be scrubbed, squeaky clean Nancy Drew of the books, which I loved. I read all the Nancy Drew books when I was a kid, and of course she has the same moniker that I do, so I was also drawn to that. But I love murder mysteries. I have since, obviously, my Nancy Drew days. So this is a version, though. It's like taking Riverdale and turning it into the Riverdale that we know. It's not the Riverdale of the comic books. It's the crazy, dark, incredible Riverdale. And so this Nancy Drew looks like it might have a little bit more of that flavor, and I'm really super excited about that. Supernatural, last season. Wow, what a run. I don't know what diehard fans of Supernatural are going to do after this season is over. It comes back October 10th at 8 p.m., and it's the last season. I mean, God bless the Supernatural team, and God bless Jason Eccles, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, so I'm not even going to try. Gilmore Girls dude, because, I mean, what a slog. 14 years, isn't it? That is a huge chunk of their lives, a huge chunk of anyone's life. It's monumental. And I read recently that the creators said that the deaths this season are for real. Like, nobody's coming back to life. Nobody's going to show up in some other form. If they die this season, they die. So strap in, folks, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Next up is a show that I didn't even know was on. Yeah, Jensen, exactly. Woo woo. So have you heard of this show, Legacies? Like, where have I been that I didn't know that this was a thing? Legacies is a spinoff of the originals. And if you're not familiar with the originals refers to the original vampires, obviously super duper old, and Legacies is a spin-off of that show. It comes back October 10th at 9 p.m. on CW. And the reason to watch season 2, so if you aren't caught up, hit the link, go back, watch season 1, because you're not too late. It's just season 2 starting. The reason to watch season 2 is Alexis Denisof is starring in season 2. If you don't know who Alexis Denisof is, he played Wesley in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Awesome. So you got to watch it. Vampires. I mean, could that be like any better casting right there? No, it can't be. Charmed. The new version of Charmed comes back October 11th at 8 p.m. on CW. I don't watch Charmed. I didn't watch the original. I don't watch this one. There's just only so much time in the day, but I have friends who have enjoyed both. They love having the Charmed story back, but they like the different flavor of it this time compared to last time. So Jared Padalecki, yes, thank you. The reboot of Charmed. Maybe not everyone's a fan. It's back for its second season though, so somebody must be watching it. Okay, and let me scroll down. Oh, so doing my research, I found something totally cray called The Birch. The Birch is, get this, on Facebook Watch. Facebook is dipping its toe into creating original content for people to watch, like a streaming service. Except that I think it's super weird because I tried to find information about The Birch on the Facebook Watch page and there wasn't anything. The only thing I could find a link to was somebody else's page that posted a trailer for the movie. It's horror and it looks like it's about monsters big time. So I won't be watching it. Way too scary. But it will premiere October 11th at 9 p.m. on Facebook Watch. How do you get to Facebook Watch? If you open the app in your phone or on your iPad, the little play button that looks like the triangle play, it's at the bottom. If you tap that, that's like, usually you see all the videos from all the channels that you follow. Like I follow Stephen Colbert. And so if there's a new video, it shows up there. That kind of a thing, it's going to be in that page somewhere. So if you went to that watch page by tapping on that tab at the bottom and in the search box, typing in The Birch or whatever, I'm sure you would find it. Got me, man. Got me. Okay. Arrow. Another one that's ending this year on CW. CW is having quite a year. Arrow comes back October 15th at 9 p.m. on the CW. Famously, it is the last season. I dare you to go to Entertainment Weekly. There will be a link to this tomorrow, I believe, on my Plus Size Nerd Facebook page. Go to the Entertainment Weekly website and watch the other stars say goodbye to Stephen Amell. It's horrible because it's so heartbreaking. But like Grant Gustin shares memories of what it was like his first day on set and how Stephen Amell really helped him, become the Flash that we all know and love, and what it was like to take on that show. But he had Stephen Amell who like broke ground for him already and created the model that they're all following. I mean, he's kind of the godfather of all the Arrowverse on CW. And this is their last season. It'll be the 8th and last. It's been a great run. I have to admit, I love them, but it's time for them to go. And won't it be fun to see Stephen Amell do something else? I think it will be. Oh, here's another one I'm super excited about. His Dark Materials. Coming to HBO. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a date. His Dark Materials refers to the Philip Pullman series of books about, I call her Lyra. I'm not sure what you call her. They tried to make a movie of it several years ago with Daniel Craig and Nicole Kidman. It looked very pretty. It wasn't very good. It was supposed to be like the kickoff to the whole series of books, and it went nowhere because it wasn't good, and fans did not come out. This, however, there's just too much material. I love it when books become a TV series as opposed to a movie because there's so much material to cover. And you got to delve into this world. It's a different world, and we need to create that world. And so having it be a series on HBO, it's going to do it justice. I'm hoping it's going to do it Game of Thrones justice, Game of Thrones season 1 through 5 justice. that's what I'm looking forward to. His Dark Materials, sometime on HBO. Another one coming to HBO sometime this fall, Watchmen. This one looks super dark. The movie was sort of dark, Watchmen. I enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of fans did not. I enjoyed the Watchmen movie. It looks like this series is going where they wouldn't go before a little bit. It looks to be pretty heavy, pretty dark, but I'm excited for that. A new show coming to HBO that I think completely brand new is Avenue 5. It's a comedy that takes place in space. Now that sounds very interesting. I'm hoping it's going to be kind of Galaxy Quest-ish. That would be really fun. And that's also coming fall on HBO. And a show coming to Netflix that I haven't heard a lot about, but I found it when I was researching for this. Aries, it has not an umlaut, but a accent, a g on the e, so I'm not sure how you say it. I say Aries. It's coming to Netflix sometime this fall. It focuses on a secret society of students, and there's demons involved, or because of what they're doing, the demons are attracted to their activity, something like that. So it sounds pretty spooky, and because it's on Netflix, it might get really scary. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it. I'm having enough trouble with Sabrina. Holy mackerel. So that is coming sometime 2019. And last in my lineup for 2019 is a series called In the Tall Grass, and it's going to drop on Netflix sometime. And it's not so much, I don't know if it's so much supernatural or if it's just a mystery, but a boy goes into the tall grass and gets lost, and they end up coming out somewhere else. They disappear, and then they end up somewhere else. I don't know. But that one's coming to Netflix sometime in 2019, so stay tuned for that. If you're wondering about Westworld, because aren't we all wondering about Westworld? It won't be back until next year, 2020. I, for one, am probably going to have to go back and binge like a whole lot of Westworld episodes to get back to. I mean, I barely could handle what was happening at the time while I was watching it, let alone trying to remember it and piece it all together, like who's real and who's not. I don't know. So I'm going to have to binge all those, but that's coming back next year. So it won't be in 2019. It will be in 2020. All right. That was a lot of TV to cover. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell. That way you'll be notified every time there's a new video or when I go live. And if you're new, please know that every month I have a giveaway. I have a giveaway for the peeps on my email newsletter. If you go to plussizenerd.com/sign-me-up, all run together, you can enter the contest in other ways too. You can visit my Facebook page, you can visit my Instagram, et cetera, and follow me on all those platforms for extra chances to win. This month, the prize is a really cute Hogwarts lunch bag from Thermos. I should have had it to show you. If you go to plussizenerd.com/sign-me-up, you will see it. I have a new prize every month, so be sure to sign up for the email newsletter to find out about all of that good stuff. And I also have a Facebook group that I'm going to leave a link to down below where it's a fantastic group of women who are supportive and positive, and we lift each other up. We share our plus size frustrations. We share our geek outs with each other. It's just really fun. Sometimes I share discount codes and stuff in there for online stores. I love the women in there. We're having a great time and great conversations come out of it. So join us there. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will show it to other people. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we are fun, Mandy. Woo! Thank you for joining me today and watching this video. I know you could be doing a million other things, and I hope that you heard about some TV shows that you're going to look forward to in the fall. And I will see you guys next week, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye.